Oh my goodness. Hi everybody, Caffeine Fox here. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. I have a Patreon and I am super freaking excited to just get this going. It's been something that's been like on my to-do list for like the longest time imaginable. It might have taken like a lot longer than I thought it would have to like get everything there, but yes, holy smokes. Speaking of which, a special thank you to the following patrons: Cinder Kitten, Silent Rillo, and Emerith Cantonine. Thank you so much for your support. So I was just going through social media like any self-respecting furry would do, like all the time. And I happened to notice kind of a trend, at least with how people present themselves on social media. And I feel like today would be a great time to get a chance to share with all of you just what you shouldn't do when it comes to social media. So having a conversation face to face is like leaps and bounds different to talking over social media. With social media, you have a whole bunch of subtleties to it that you might not get in regular conversation. An example would be talking in all caps. If I see something in all caps, I'm just gonna assume the person's like yelling at me. Please, inside voices only. I went an entire week without being a librarian, but I guess today's my day. Also, you have issues where somebody might be sarcastic and others might not pick up on it. So all of those basic ideas aside on just the difference between social media and regular talking, that could just be like a video all to itself. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about what not to do in furry social media. The first thing that comes to mind that you should absolutely not do under any circumstances is just start a conversation off with hi. I know this is almost pretty much a meme at this point. The number of texts that I receive that are just hi, I don't know. It's not the act of just saying hi that's the problem, because it's great to be friendly. Like, life's too short to be angry at everything. But it's just leaving it there. It's just hi. And it doesn't add any space for somebody to communicate other than hi or what's up. And none of those are really good engagement pieces for a conversation. It just kind of leaves the other person just hanging there. A good alternative to just saying hi in social media, hi, hello, is just asking a question. How was your day today? Or what's your opinion on this in the fandom? Or even just kind of like a little bit of a backstory about yourself. It doesn't have to be like super detailed or anything, but just be like, hey, my name is Shade, the edgy gray wolf. I've been meaning to talk to you for a while. How do you feel about X? X being whatever you wanted to talk about. Now I get it, sometimes you end up having barriers, like just being really nervous talking to somebody. I totally understand and get that. The only problem is it really leaves it open-ended. The person at the other end doesn't really know how to respond. Yes, the first thing when doing furry social media is not to just start a conversation off with hi. Yeah. Why am I like this? The second piece applies to artists. I've gone over this like a long time ago in a previous video up here. But whenever you're talking to an artist, don't ask for free art. It's not a good look. Artists spend a lot of time making and perfecting their craft, and to just devalue it, asking for something for free, it's almost like going to a restaurant and just asking for the food for free without paying for it. Don't do it. I haven't really had to deal with this too much, but I did open up for commissions for Telegram stickers like a while back. It would happen on occasion. I can only imagine what would happen with more prolific artists or just people who make art more often than I do in the fandom. Number 3 on my list of things you're not supposed to really do when it comes to furry social... Oh my goodness. Just make the conversation go straight to NSFW content. I can't tell you the number of times that I've had a conversation with somebody, whether it be over Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, whatever, where it starts off as a normal conversation and then all of a sudden they're just asking for like, they try and see what's under the fursuit. Yeah. Unless somebody specifically states in like either their profile or in the conversation itself that they're okay with it, don't just unload all that NSFW on that person. My claws are so freaking loud. Don't just like go straight for the NSFW, because the person on the other end might not be okay with it. If you're messaging me on Twitter, don't just send me NSFW stuff. Please don't. I beg of you. The next piece is kind of a broader subject, call out culture. I know Twitter is notorious for this. Somebody will do something and everybody ends up just raising pitchforks and attacking said person. Without going into any examples, it's just, I don't know, it just feels kind of like as a fandom, we really aren't that large compared to other fandoms. You really end up feeling it at the end of the day because the fandom doesn't have that many people. We aren't the Star Trek convention or Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, even anime conventions. We have a very niche audience. The last thing we should be doing is attacking each other. I get it. There are moments when there are members of the fandom who do something incredibly negative and put the fandom in just a bad spotlight or just do something really dangerous. And in general, if somebody ends up misinterpreting like a conversation that they had and ends up screen capping it and just posting it on Twitter for everybody to see, not only does it just create this friction in the fandom, but you can end up impacting somebody else's life without having any of the proof for it. Now, again, this is kind of a sensitive subject. Oh my goodness. The next thing that furries should be aware of when posting on social media, roleplay. It's pretty much when you get into the mindset and roleplay as your persona with another person's character. And that's amazing and awesome, and I don't have a problem with role-playing. It's just whenever it's just thrown out there when others aren't expecting it or aren't into it. Be mindful of when and how you use it, because it can be kind of off-putting to others that just want to have a conversation where it's like, yo, do you like that spaghetti at Olive Garden the other day? I totally like that spaghetti from Olive Garden. Oh, whoa, what's this? Pounces, huggles. It can throw off an entire conversation based on how you use it. Just be careful about role-playing, especially whenever it's in a server that might not allow it. A lot of servers, whether it's on Telegram or Discord, will say whether that's something they're okay with. And this leads me into the next topic, which is make sure you read the rules of whatever chat or app you're using. A lot of chats, whether it's for like your local fur community or like a YouTuber's channel, but a lot of those chats will have rules that are posted. The number of times I've seen people just completely ignore the rules. They're like, yeah, TLDR, not gonna read it. Obeying the rules on any chat that you're in is a surefire way to stay in said chat. If a rule states like no politics in the chat, the last thing you want to do is just start putting politics in the chat. If it's a chat worth its salt, the mods are going to come after you with a righteous fire. The ban hammer is going to be strong. So for whoever created the chat, the rules are in place to ensure that people are able to feel safe, welcome, and they know what's expected. So don't break any rules. Don't break any rules. Oh my goodness, that pretty much wraps up at least what I can think off the top of my head, what you're not supposed to do in terms of social media with the fandom. It's a broad topic. I know there's a lot of things I probably didn't cover in this video, like 90% of the other things you shouldn't do. Let me know in the comment section below, and hopefully you can help out other furries that are like looking through the comments and they're like, hey, I'm totally not going to do that, because knowledge is power. Why did I say it like that? And if we can educate others on maybe past mistakes we've made or things we've seen others do, share it. Let people know what not to do when it comes to furry social media. Just right there in the comments, over there, just down there. That's the same motion I make when I'm digging. Digging's amazing, by the way, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a fox. Alright, so I'm going to be kind of doing something a little bit different this video. So I have done unboxing videos in the past. I'm going to be doing it a bit different. So rather than stockpile the packages that come to my P.O Box, which is conveniently located down below, I'm going to be opening them up at the end of each video. I have a package that I received, and it is time to open it. There's a bunch of stickers all over the place on this letter. It tastes like an envelope. Ooh, this looks really large. Come on, pause. Oh my goodness, I give up. Yes, breaking the magic. I'm sorry. Woo, it is big. Holy smokes. I freaking love this. It's so adorable. Just check this out. Oh my goodness. This is so adorable. Thank you, Ramsey. Oh my goodness. Alright, so thank you everybody for watching today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe. And if you want to get any notifications about either when I go live or whenever I have a new video, press that bell button. I also have a Patreon created, and I have the link for it in the description below. Having this Patreon is amazing because the support provided through it will help keep the channel running and allow me to continue creating videos. Oh my goodness. Thank you everybody for watching today's video, and have an excellent rest of your week. Oh my goodness. Bye! Just totally breaking the magic right now.